The Rough Show. Rough, 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 rough.
The Rough Show.
Rough, rough, rough.
The Rough Show.
Rough, rough, rough. The Rough Show is so cool that I could be swimming in a pool, and I know that you people think I'm lame, but I got so many figurines that I got channel. It's on YouTube, and now you know because I've got a show. Let me tell you, it's called The Rough Show.
The Rough Show.
The Rough Show. The Rough Show. Da 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 da.
Hey guys, it's Andy. Ruff it. We're doing the show. The show today is going to be about Mission Impossible. Now, I know you guys might like Tom Cruise and you might hate Tom Cruise. Personally, I hate Tom Cruise, but I only hate him because he's a Scientologist, and I think that's a bullshit religion. Because the fact that we got possessed by aliens and then got basically born through aliens is like, what? It's like someone made it up on a piece of paper and is like, that's my religion! Fuck Jesus! You know, like, doesn't really work like that. Anyway, point is, I'm back from yesterday, and we're going to talk about Tom Cruise, but we're not going to talk about Tom Cruise, we're going to talk about Mission Impossible, and how impossible those films are. So, what you need to know about Tom Cruise is he's not just a risk taker, he's a daredevil. Like, in apparently The Mummy, which I'm curious to see, just for this scene, his plane explodes, and they actually kept him in the plane when it exploded, but they kept him to the back, so, you know, the plane blows up in half or something, and so he's basically being sent to the ground. I don't know how they did it, and I just want to see it, because that is just incredible. The Mummy apparently is a terrible film, I think it's called The Mummy. It's like a remake of The Mummy, which is an amazing 3 films with Brandon Fraser, or amazing 1 film, doesn't matter. Point is, check out The Mummy for just that scene, and then you can just shit on the rest of it. But I want to talk about Mission Impossible because I love those films. If there's any one franchise that I'm obsessed with, it's not Mission Impossible, but it's up there with Harry Potter and Batman, and I guess I don't really like that many franchises. Daredevil's pretty dope. Anyway, point is, the first movie's really good. The second one's good. The close to the ending of the movie, it's kind of crap. I mean, there's just the scene with these motorcycles, and I'm just like, this is stupid. This film lost its whole story right now. The third one is my favorite. That's also because I was able to write a book about, or based on a scene in it, which is not the same scene, but it got me thinking about it. The book is called Another Black Cloud in the Sky. I'm not going to post the link because I don't think I have it yet on Inkit, because I don't think it's ready for Inkit. See, when you're writing a book, you want to make sure it's ready for the public. You don't want to write a book and then know it's not ready for the public. Fortunately, as a beginner writer, you won't know when your book is ready because you're going to think your words are the shit. And if you don't think your words are the shit, well then work on your book so you do know when your words are the shit. I can't say that my words are the shit, but they are. To me, see, your best critic is you. No one else, just you. So write for you to give to others. You know, that's a good way of talking about writing. Anyway, back to Mission Impossible. So yeah, I love the third one. I think it's really well done. I love Philip Seymour Hoffman's villain. He is probably the best villain I've ever seen on screen. Some people would say Heath Ledger's Joker is better. I disagree. Because I wanted that fuckface to die the moment he started fucking with Ethan Hunt's life. Like, the moment. And because of that film, we suddenly have a catalyst. And if you don't know what a catalyst is, it's like, you know, something that falls right after. You know what? I'm very obsessed with words and the actual meaning of them. So catalyst is a substance that increases the rate of a chemical reaction without what? Sorry, hang on. Without itself undergoing any permanent chemical change. A person or thing that precipitates an event. The governor's speech acted as a catalyst for debate. Earliest 20th century from catalysis on the pattern of analyst. Interesting. Anyway, point is, yeah, one thing falls right after. So the catalyst for Mission Impossible 3 is to Ethan Hunt's wife, and how basically they have to divorce, they have to move away from each other because the fact that his family was basically attacked, or his wife was attacked, makes him think that this job is quite dangerous. And then he becomes a solo act. A solo artist, or a solo man. So he's basically, James Bond, Jason Bourne. Though if you read the book series, much better. But anyway, I don't know if I like that, but Tom Cruise says he'll be doing these films till he dies. That's kind of what Vin Diesel has been saying about the Fantastic what? The Fast and the Furious films. So, woohoo! We're gonna have 2 people die in one of these films, and here we got Patrick Walker. Is that too soon? Probably. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So yes, Mission Impossible 3 is the best one in my opinion. Number 1 is really good, but number 3, they really know what they're doing, and the villain is terrifying. Anyway, and then there's the 4th, and then there's like the 5th, and I think we're down to the 6th or 7th. It doesn't matter. The point is, those films are amazing. As an actor, you're gonna like, yeah, I did that shit. Not all actors are like, yeah, I did that shit. They're going, yeah, the stunt double did that shit. It's not as cool. In my opinion. Like, for example, Christian Bale never glided through the air. He never really flew like Batman. He glided through the air because the entire mechanism of the cape, or the mechanism that is Batman's cape, is just basically a large hang glider folded into itself, and then when he launches himself up into the air, and the air opens the cape, and he just glides. It's pretty dope. But I think I've explained this in another video, so I'm not going to repeat myself. Anyway, yeah, so I was talking to you about the Mission Impossible films, and so I'm excited for the new one. Apparently there's like a helicopter that goes into a truck. Don't know how the fuck they did that, but Tom Cruise rode on top of a plane, and people are like, he didn't do that. He's like, no, I did. They did 3 takes. And he was like, the reason they did 3 takes. He's like, I want to do it again. Are you sure? It's not that hard to stay strapped to that thing. I want to do it again. Whatever. Okay. So then he does it again. It's like, what? He did it 3 times. Do you have any idea how much oxygen he might have lost? And then he can hold his breath for 5 minutes. Like, who the fuck can hold their breath for 5 minutes? Like, the man is a tank. He just, like, there's nothing he can't do. It's insane. That run in Mission Impossible 3, jeez, that's a long run. And he does it. And it's just like, yeah, whatever. It's like he just sweats out his, I don't even know. He's intense. And he's really cool. And yeah, okay, he's into Scientology, which kind of brings him down a level. And he did, divorce Katie Holmes, which kind of really put him down a level, like 6 levels. But whatever. He's Tom Cruise. I'm Andy Ruffett. We're not the same person. But if I ever did act, I'd probably method act. With safety precautions. I'm not going to take a bunch of pills and become the Joker. Hello, everyone! Because I already am. That's a tag on my comedian name. If you don't know my comedian name, well, then you probably don't know who I am as a comedian. Besides that, yeah, Tom Cruise is a tank. We're almost at 10 minutes. I'm going to hit 10 minutes, and probably it's going to be extra than, it's going to be more than 10 minutes, because, the intro is longer than 0 seconds. Yeah, we're going to hit 10 minutes of video time rather than 10 minutes of the RUFF Show. Which, by the way, took me 1 take to record, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Point is, that's what's happening in my life. I'm a doorman at the Absolute Comedy. This is my shirt. Unironed. I'll show you the pants, but they're not spectacular or anything. That behind me is Dirty Harry. Ironically, I've never seen that film, but go ahead, make my day. It's a great line. Great fucking line. Yeah. I would have probably put a period after day, but that's because it's the writer in me. Yeah, we're almost at 10 minutes of film time rather than film opening. Yeah, so don't know what else to say to you, to be honest. Tom Cruise is a boss. Yeah. We can do this. I'm supposed to write every day. I don't write every day. I know I'm a terrible writer. I mean, what kind of writer doesn't write every day? Fuck. Writers who are paid write every day. I'm not paid. Anyway, so the idea is trace the journey of a $5 bill through the lives of 5 different owners. What was exchanged during the transactions? How much or how little did the transaction mean to each of the people involved? All right, so we're going to have a $5 bill, you know, like this American $5 bill. But it's going to be a Canadian $5 bill. And I don't even think I have a Canadian $5 bill. So this exercise is already starting in the story. So, I do not have a $5 bill. You know what? We're going to try with a 10. Yeah, $5. So, you got a $5 bill. You're going to the store to buy gum. Alright? It's becoming a math exercise. So the gum costs $2.95. Alright? So minus 5, that means he gets $2.05. Lovely. Anyway, so he gives the $5 bill to the cashier. And the cashier takes the $5 bill, gives the guy his gum. And that's the first guy. We're supposed to do 5? Shit. Ah, damn it. Wait, there it is. 5 different owners, right? Okay, so first owner, he gives the $5 bill away, gets his pack of XL White. To emphasize how important this story is, I'm going to chew the last piece. No, there's no last piece. Chew a piece of this gum. Alright, so that's the first guy. He hands him $5 bill, goes on his way. Second guy buys batteries. And we're going to say the batteries cost I love all the math in this. The batteries are going to cost $8.75 because they're expensive batteries. So $8.75 minus $10. No, not $10. Can't be. Fine. $8.75. No. How do you clear this? Equals. No, not that. Right, so $8.75 minus. You give the guy $20 equals $11.25. So he gives him $15. Shit. No, I wouldn't. Give him $11.25. I can't. Okay, the second guy doesn't get the $5 bill. That's the idea. Shit. Alright, so he's gonna buy more than just. He's gonna buy, not gonna buy gum. He's gonna buy a bag of chocolate. No, a bag of chips. It's gonna be $3.25. And, he hands the guy a $20 bill. So he gets $16.75, which means he gets $15. So $10, and a $10 bill, a $5 bill, and $1.75. So now this guy who bought a bag of chips, they're going to be Miss Vicky's. They're going to be Doritos Sweet Chili Heat. And the guy eats his Sweet Chili Heat Doritos and goes on his way with the $5 bill. And so he meets up with a guy. He's like, yo, I need some weed for these chips. And the guy goes, okay. How many ounces do you want? Oh, I want a gram. A gram of weed. Yeah. Alright, it'll be $5. $5? Yeah, that's it. Alright, $5. Here you go. He gets $5, he gets some shitty weed. So he's smoking that weed now. That guy's left the scene. We got the weed guy as the third person now. The weed guy with $5 in his pocket. The only reason he wanted the $5 was because he wanted to go and buy... What's worth $5 these days? Fuck! He owes his buddy money, which my buddy George can relate to. So he meets up with his buddy. They're both stoned, in his house. And he's like, yo, man, here's the $5 for that beer you got me last night. It's more than $5. Yo, man, I'll get you the rest of the change later. So his new friend takes his $5. So what is this, 4 people now, I think? All right, hang on. We got the cashier guy who bought the gum. That was the first guy. Then the cashier gave the money, gave the $5 bill to the second guy. And the second guy bought weed. And so we got the weed guy. And then the weed guy owes his friend money. So the friend of the weed guy has $5. He goes back to the same convenience store, gives the convenience store $5. Wait, it has to be 5 different people, right? Isn't that the idea? 5 different owners. Yeah, never mind. So he goes into a different convenience store and buys a pack of gum. Why? Because he hates the smell of weed on his breath. Boom! I did it! Thank you. Bye.